It's day 307, and as you can see, most of the leaves have started withering away. Everything is wilting and turning brown. I had read online that this would happen at the end of the growing season, and the theory is that all of the remaining nutrients will go into the melons. So this is an example of a failed melon from a long time ago, and I just never got around to removing it. This is from vine number 3. It looks like it's almost basically as done as it can be. There's still some fleshiness in the vines, but if you go just a short distance out, it's all completely withered. So I don't think a lot of nutrient transportation, if any at all, is going on. You know, the xylem and phloem are just cut off. So this one is pretty much ready to harvest. Here's another failed melon. And this one is going to be the one I'm harvesting first. It's very easy to see that it's just got a connection that's completely sealed off. This one is doing pretty well, but it still has a while, I think, before everything withers away. I just want it to have the maximum allowable time for sugar transport into it. So here's a good shot of my table. This one came out a lot nicer, actually, sort of like an orange, so-called redwood deck color, but the other table was blotchy because I had a finish applied first, a stainer. So as you can see, there was a little bit of foliage for vine 2 and a lot still left on the outside for vine 1. Vine 1 still has 2 honeydews. This one was the one on the ground. This one was the second largest one. They're probably just waiting for all the remaining nutrients to go in. Although part of me really wants to believe that this vine can survive the mild California winter and generate a new crop later on. I don't think that's going to happen. So there you have it, my overview of the 5 remaining melons. I'm going to give some of these away to other people. It's day 310. I already harvested 2 of the melons, and basically vine 3 is gone at this point. Vine 1 has these 2 melons and a lot of green vines still. The one that was there was attached to vine 3, and that's the stump. I just gave it a gentle pull and it broke at that point. Although I'd really like vine 1 to carry on, I don't think it will. There's no reason to believe that that'll happen. So there's still a lot of foliage left on vine 1, but that too eventually will pass. And vine 2 is almost there, just a few leaves left. This is the large honeydew from vine 3, and it's done pretty well considering how small and behind vine 3 was for this entire growing experiment. But I'm disinfecting it in hydrogen peroxide. I washed it with a soapy sponge, and I'll bring it in tomorrow to work to share with people.